Hi, everybody, welcome back to Mobile Stack Nation. I'm here, this new agent, Gekko. That's right, Gekko is hiding here, and he's here. Now, I'm watching the leaks, on this leak set, on they show you like us. So, guys, in this new sale, they're about to react to. Everyone, Gekko, they're going to agent. 280 on the series dollars, and so yes, they actually sell with Gekko. But so yes, we can dive, send, occasionally, and it's good this guys. Also, I am going to do something on the cushion, shows off to all, CDC, and some of these 80 to go on to all too. So, yeah, nothing that to all, okay, so, it's all you. Let's get on the video.
I mean, they're just showing fan signs, and everyone's going absolutely crazy in the stands at the moment. So once we get the players out here, even for the show match, it's going to be incredibly loud in this arena. And then once the teams come out for the final, it's going to the roof is going to get blown off this place.
As you guys mentioned, there is a show match coming up between Team Tarek and Team FRT. And following that, we're going to be moving on to our best of 5 grand finale between Lau and Fnatic. But first, I think it's time to make this show match extra interesting because we're about to reveal a brand new agent and you'll get to see them in action on stage right behind me. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce Gekko.
Shoot. That's green. Tu pelo. Sick, right? ¿Te gusta?
Good. Good, Gekko.
I don't know where you've been so, but I didn't say not to play my role.
You got to like that, huh? That's good, guys. Why not that? Come on, is that gonna be a damage thing walker? Like, so that toy there is gonna be damaging people, like so like a gun thing, so it shoots like a bullet at you and it do some damage, I'm guessing. Like that I'm guessing. I'm guessing, right? What is that? That's really good.
El caos
Okay,
puede
yeah.
ser hermoso.
Chill, chill. We're good. Ay, ¿por qué eres así de tenebrosa?
Yeah.
Calm down, mijos. Soy yo. Adoro tu cabello.
Oh, yeah? Thanks, yeah. It felt like a vibe, you know? I kinda like it. I mean, it was super, super green when the first one in. Like, my mom was freaking out.
What a reveal. I swear the devs, they just keep outdoing themselves. Achilles, he looks so cool.
Yeah. He does, and I just can't wait to see how it's actually going to be played. You ever just run around playing Pikmin in Valorant, you got these little minions that can do things for you. I'm excited to see what the abilities are actually going to look like.
Yeah, his friends look so cool. His whole aesthetic is awesome. I'm just so excited to see how it works.
Maybe Reyna back in the meta with Gekko. I feel like that was a bit of a hint there. And you guys mentioned the abilities. So for a closer look at Gekko and what he actually brings to the game, let's hear from Ryan Kusag, Asian gameplay designer on the Valorant characters team.
Hello everybody, yeah, Brett and Sideshow here, joined with a very, very exclusive interview of Ryan Kusag, the game designer behind the new agent Gekko that's due to be released pretty soon. And yeah, thank you very much for joining us, Ryan. You know, I know you've just flown in recently straight into Brazil, so yeah, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no, I'm stoked to be here. It's like I've always wanted to do some of the stuff with you guys, so it's cool to be on here.
Well, let's talk about the abilities. The first one I think that we want to talk about is Mosh Pit, right?
Yeah,
this ability, you know, heavy clearance. It looks really, really quite powerful as well in the right hands as well.
So there's going to be a lot of similarities to KO's Fragment, but it's going to be more of an approachable, like it's going to be a very nice zone that it covers.
Okay.
It gives you a lot of time to kind of run out of it and a lot of time to react, but it is going to kind of give you...
Jeg går jo meget kassen walker. Så meget går jeg med meget sin. You know, it shows down every
a pretty big zone, and so
it does crazy damage too, right?
It does, yeah.
Oh,
so
it's go away kassen walk. So I think it's like in it. It's like great. It can really done damage to you in the one you say in it. I guess it will damage you sit. It's like a biomark. Like this is great. So you say let's say in 15 seconds someone shows that and on the empty. The more long you sit in that, the more damage you take in that pit. So you have to like get out of it as fast as you can, so you don't die in the pit. So basically, it's just like a regular mod, but starts more than that. You say day 2 on in AR, you just dead.
It's very similar to like Breach's Fusion Blast, so if you don't get out of it, you know, it's deadly to the center.
So that is one of the abilities, that is the only ability that you can't go and pick back up again as well.
Well, Mosh is still trying to figure it out. Like the other ones, you know, they're a little more grown. He's just a little baby trying to figure it out.
Right, okay, I see. Mosh, you know, it's for all, you know, listen Mosh, we love Mosh, but not the signature ability of Gekko. In fact, that's a different ability, right? That's Dizzy?
Right. Yeah, that's right. So the signature that we have, kind of the bread and butter, the initiator tool, is going to be Dizzy. So Dizzy is what you're using kind of round to round. It's more of like a versatile tool to be able to...
I don't like it. It sucks at you, and it's these ability. It did bind like me. Crashing up in 1-2 seconds.
Clear like mid, some short and long range angles to compete with some of our other initiators. But it definitely has like a lot of different ways to kind of counterplay and different ways to kind of change.
Can I just shoot some pails? Can you like grab the orb? That's your ability stacker. Can you just shoot some it? I guess so. If you try to grab your ability back, just in case so.
How you take spaces compared to
and it is kind of similar to some other abilities in that it blinds your opponent, but it works in quite a different way, right?
Yeah, we wanted to try something that was a little less, like it kind of obfuscates your screen a little bit less, gives you a little easier of a time to kind of maneuver around, but it also has a lot of like downsides and a lot of trade-offs to it. Like, it can kind of get shot and mitigate a lot of the area there, but the idea there was kind of creating like a breaking tool that's a little more approachable for like, you know, all players.
Right. But talk to me a bit more about, so you're an opponent, there's a Dizzy coming towards you, you shoot the Dizzy, it's now on the floor, and the gameplay loop is kind of the...
Looks like that! So you're just shooting it up the air, and it looks like that. It did wind the coldest empty near you, and you're gonna peek it. That's a yield. That's new in new day. It's like playing Goku, but you are like you are assembling your cell spine at more than Mario, let's just say.
Gekko can go and retrieve that for another Dizzy in like 10 seconds time.
Right.
Do you see a lot of the gameplay loop being around like fighting for those abilities, almost like people fight around ult orbs now?
Yeah, so it's in a similar way that you can kind of like play around a lot of Killjoy's utility, where you hear the turret, then this strategy comes in. It's like, okay, so now we hear the turret. What do we do next? Same thing with Dizzy. Once the reclaim or once the globule is created, there's a couple seconds there where you really have to fight for it. It becomes like a mini objective, similar to some of the ultimate orbs that you see.
Yeah.
And so we figured kind of creating a power space and kind of creeping your way forward and trying this new style of or this new pacing of initiator play was going to be interesting. So we'll just have to find out if it is.
Okay, so my favorite ability that we playtested so far has to be the wingman, right? Because me and Josh are playing it.
Running.
He is running, he is sprinting, but that is such a unique ability as well in terms of the way it plays out. Very similar to some others in terms of Boombot and everything else, but yeah, I'll let you explain it and take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. So wingman is kind of your friend that helps you clear these spaces. There's going to be like the close to mid range, runs forward, parkours all over the place.
Can you wait, come back, my Kamua?
As soon as it sees an enemy, it'll jump up and then kind of like clap its hands together and do this like huge concussive bark. So there's like a cone of area that it clap its hands together and do this like huge concussive bark. So there's like a cone.
What? That's so OP! So any enemy it kills, it literally like send off like a power to cap shock. And they like about the cap shock, you know, as you see, they probably see them like this little boy sees them every you if you say do a cap shot and this stun them, and you can do like a keen push.
Of area that it affects, and anyone in that cone is concussed.
Yeah, nice. But that's not the only thing that's special about Wingman, right? Because there is a very unique feature. You guys are really pushing the envelope in terms of how the game is developed with the mechanics, and that's Wingman, who's got like this ult fire, right?
Right. Yeah. So one of the things we wanted to try, you know, in the whole theme of like power and numbers kind of thing, we wanted to.
If you had a strike, then that can do what is a strike?
Allow Wingman to also kind of steal the spike from you, and also run with it.
Once you get the strike, you can if you get the strike, they can literally hide you. Wow. That's
and plant the spike itself. As it's planting the spike, you can be covering it. And on the flip side, on defense, if you're kind of in these 1v1s, these 1v2s, you can send Wingman to defuse the spike as well.
What? That's so OP! That's way broken! Dude, that's way broken this thing come out. Dude, that's way broken this thing come out, indeed.
And you can cover Wingman as opposed to, you know, someone having to cover you.
It's a really unique interaction, but also, if Wingman goes down on his intrepid venture towards the spike, he just abandons it in enemy territory, right?
Yeah,
so you do have to be a bit careful in terms of how it's used.
Absolutely,
yeah. The final ability, the ultimate that we want to talk about, which is the big one, honestly, the big one. Quite scary to see it running at you in the server as well.
That's Thrash, So Thrash is Gekko's ultimate. You equip Thrash, you'll see a cool little animation of it swimming around. Once you cast it, you possess Thrash. Thrash swims around and clears space pretty rapidly, as you guys are sure have seen. Once you explode or once you lunge and explode onto an enemy, there's a bit radius that is detained. So any player caught is detained.
Okay. So
it looks.
Let me get a state. It looks like a casual ult, but in the way you can get short. So basically, it's not copying the single lot. It's like a lot. It's not copying the single lot. It's just getting a key site. So let's see this. It's like you are controlling an audio and you literally say stop with the size of most start. It basically something like that. But you can moving down with it, and it's the time delay too. So the time delay is side MDs, and you can push it. You must push it on the detail. Like you have to push it, or you have to have your intel near the end of obtaining it. like the same this cursor you have to go seal it, but you know who to change it, but the Gekko they must push it, so that you know who to change it, and yeah, here you seal it, or you just know there's you get the sea site, it says that you have to push it now. There is this in there.
Really fun to play, and I'm just looking forward to seeing some of the content creators play it here in Sao Paulo, seeing people get their hands on it as well. You must be looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. I think there's only like so much we can do ourselves, and
I'm using Eon, but now my crew in like higher and then get some I kind of wondering if the deep agent is really helping me out.
and kind of like, when we're playing, there's only so much we can see.
Yeah.
And so as soon as it hits live, and as soon as like the content creators really get their hands on it, we're going to see some pretty cool videos, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's going to do it for the interview as well. Thank you very much.
Oh, awesome.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for the time. Hope you enjoy Sao Paulo. Hope you enjoy the games as well.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. Yeah. All right. We'll send it back.
Thank you very much, Brent Sideshow and Ryan. Mimi, I can't wait to play him. What did you make of his abilities?
It's going to be so cool. I feel like there's so much potential that you can do with all of them, especially the mechanic of being able to recover your friends after using it. It's so unique compared to the other agents we have in the game.
Yeah, you could defuse spikes and everything.
It's crazy.
That's
It's
nuts.
so cute.
Just going to send out this little guy and just have it have that happen. This is going to be wild to see in the hands of the pros.
We get to have friends in Valorant, guys. Finally.
Finally.
Well, let's put this to the audience. I want to know what you guys at home think. Which of Gekko's abilities are you most excited to see? For me, it is Wingman, hands down. Make sure you use the QR code to scan it and cast your vote now, and we'll reveal the result in a little bit. And also make sure to use the hashtags VCT Lockin and VCT so we can feature some of your tweets on the broadcast and your thoughts and so on. We want to hear it. I'm gonna rig the vote towards Wingman. I'm not gonna. I don't know what you guys
need
think.
to. He's adorable.
Yeah, I think I'd have to vote for Dizzy. Having to pick up your scouting utility in the flash, it's going to be really, really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool indeed. But now we've met Gekko. Let's see him in action in the show match in a little bit, because I know the teams are definitely gonna play him. And speaking of the show match, let's check out the rosters of these squads. Let's start with Team Tarek. Of course, Tarek
guys, you can guys watch the side appeal. I'm not watching the side appeal right now. I'm probably gonna watch this near the time right now. You guys can watch it like ourselves. The series is not out there. I don't know if the new series out right now, but I'm just still showing something up here. I want the new series out in like today or tomorrow. Some battle the south, but I don't know where the series is out there when it does. People are like, I'm probably the social one, but hey. It's still a do. It's still a way. You guys can watch the appeal with me. With me, because I think tomorrow, I'd watch the 6th. I'm going to be live streaming the appeal. I'm going to watch myself with you guys on Slot 6. I was still reacting that today, because let's say the appeal is like day 1 series, and I want to catch up. It's still I actually got to that silence. Watch that side myself with you guys, so I just kind of went so because I don't watch the tournament. I know what's going on in the tournament, I don't watch it. Because the tournament is Sunday all to watch, but to be honest, I kind of cool. What's going on in the tournament, I'm kind of to guide the star. I thought I see sectors in the sky again from that series. That's a tournament gun. He actually, after his team asked me to silence. Team asked me to stick in silence. Let's get it. I never thought to tell the team to actually do that. I thought that's to be here. And I'm really excited to set it on the series now. But hey, that's the same. At that time, so more reaction video. Hey, so out. We can start. Then the face of me, and this is Emma Sears signing out. Goodbye, everyone. See you guys next time.